Carl will start as always with questions from the supporters. The first one being, if Doncaster Rovers do get relegated from League One this season, will that affect the Dons financially?
No, I wouldn't think so, not at all. Just as with what happened to us last year, it didn't affect them, so no, I don't think it'll have any bearing whatsoever on our budget or anything like that, so probably not, no.
I'll start off by going back to the game last Friday against Hunslet. A disappointing defeat for the Dons.
Yeah, and totally unacceptable. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it or anything like that. That wasn't us. It was unacceptable. And when you play this game, you have a chance of putting it right. Now, to be fair, Hunslet bashed us up badly. We come out of it with a few injuries, and We've got a massive game this week against York, who went to Hunslet and bullied them, and the York coach James Ford, he thinks he openly tells his team that they're the hardest team in the hardest pack in the league. So if they done that to Hunslet and Hunslet done that to us, our boys better be ready, because they'll be coming here and wanting to beat us at home. So if we're not ready, we've seen what happened at Hunslet. But I'm sure the boys will react, and we'll get a reaction. We certainly want a reaction from them, and they've trained well. We've probably lost 3 or 4 through the injuries from the Hunslet game. Did we go to Hunslet thinking we was going to be easy because of the performance against Barrow? Maybe. But like I say, they've got a challenge on this week, because they're meant to be one of the hardest packs in the league, according to their coach. So we shall see.
It promises to be a great game down here at the Keepmoat Stadium, and there's also it's also spiced up a bit with the fact that there's a few ex-Doncaster players now playing at York and a few ex-York players now playing at Doncaster.
Yeah, and let me tell you, the Donny players playing at York are all playing well. They're all in good form. We certainly know what they can all do. A lot of them are confidence players, and last year, with us losing each week, it was tough on them all. But credit to them. They've gone to York, and they've strengthened York massively. And they've probably been the standout players for them. So, good luck to them. Well done to them. But we need to have a look at ourselves. We need to have a look at ourselves this week, and everyone who gets picked this week, they better go out and put a performance in, because like I said, we're looking for a reaction. The boys down here are fantastic lads. No shying away from that. They're good lads, very young. Did they go in their shell a little bit after it got a bit tough? Who knows? But I think they're tough enough to stand up and come back this week and do it for our coach. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I think I want the boys to do it for our coach this week. No one else, for the coach. He come from York. He got sacked from York when he won the league. So if they want to pluck anything for it and want any motivation out of it, I pledge for them to do it for the coach this week.
The Keepmoat Stadium this Friday is going to be open from 12:15 for supporters that don't know, and the Hull FC Hull Kingston Rovers derby is going to be screened, and there's also Carvery, so lots of good things to come down early for.
Yeah, certainly. Those Hull FC Hull KR games are real good battles, and we'll have a couple of boys in on dual reg, I would predict. So get down early. We've sold the game out sponsorship wise, which is a credit to the commercial team. We ain't done that for a while, so there's plenty of interest in this game, which is fantastic, and I'm expecting a real good game. Put all the emotions and all this aside, I think the teams are similar. I do think our paths will cross another few times this year. Nothing's won yet. Nothing's lost. At this stage of the year, nothing's won. But what we want to do is we're playing at the Keepmoat. We're playing at our home ground, and we want a reaction from last week. Everyone plays to their ability, and gives 100%. We can't ask for any more than that, and the result should take care of itself. But on another positive, I picked Jason Tarley up this morning. he's in good spirits. Probably would have played if it was down to him, but it's a little bit early. The York game Friday. If it was Sunday, it might have been a different story. But he's looking well. He's looking forward to it, and he can't wait to play. So that's a positive for all the fans. We says we been trying to get him. We said we wanted him here, and it's took some time, but we've done it. He's really, really happy to be here. His wife's with him. His baby boy's with him. So I think he'll settle in pretty quickly. Geordie will become the big brother to his son, and Jason's already told him that Geordie has to start teaching the little fella English because he can only speak the mother tongue at the moment. So that should be interesting. Which and they're a good little family down there now. So Geordie's been on his own. I think he's looking forward to the company. Made him a cup of tea as soon as he walked in the door, which was nice. But that's it. That's the positive for this week, and he'll be watching on Friday and seeing how the team plays, and then he'll train all next week with them and hopefully go in for the quarterfinal.